keep an eye on this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. 4 on the clock. Here's Jackson. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And here are the Cavaliers. Garland with it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. To the paint. Mobley kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Count it.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside, Bane. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the 3 off target. And it's Morant. Time on the assist by Bane.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Morant against Garland. From 20 feet out. No good off the front iron.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Here's Garland following the score by Dylan Brooks. Garland against Morant. 3-pointer, and that's good. Darius Garland for 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant outside. Kicks it to Brooks. Back to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 5.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Memphis. 1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Bane with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Outside for Jackson. And a wide open look for Bane. A 3-pointer, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And here's Garland for 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Morant with a wide open look. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 8 points for him.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Brooks with no one around. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
You get the feeling that Brooks will get better and better with this shot. He's obviously working on it.
Morant against Garland. From deep. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
And Allen drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Morant against Garland. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Gotta honor Morant's 3-ball. He's more than capable of torching you from there.
Outside Garland. Passes it to Allen. Little turnaround. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He delivered 9.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Brooks outside. Jacks up a 3. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, so that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best. Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
Garland kicks to Okoro. Stolen by Jackson. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. Mobley with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen up top. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. On the wing, Brooks. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Bane inside the three-point line. Can't nail the jumper. Morant right side. Five on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. They get it back. Adams. And here's Brooks from outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Brooks has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Here's Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Now, here's Bane. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Let's go. They get it again. To the right side. Memphis moving that ball around. Second shot opportunity. Memphis the rebound. Jackson. The three from Morant. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
1:58 left in the first half. Now Morant, 11 points in the game. Brooks kicks to Morant. From deep three-point range, Devin Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
To the middle. Here's Adams. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Garland the pass to Mitchell. A three. Okoro's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Mitchell against Brooks. Off target with his three. Here's the three. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Grizzlies lead by 6. And we'll return shortly.
For the Cavaliers.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Ricky Rubio, Ivan Lopez out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Karis LeVert, and it's Stevens in at the threesome. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Payne, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
What you get with Rubio, good size for a guard, terrific playmaker, and trying to become a better scorer.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Jones against Rubio. Green, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. And it's Clark in the corner. Knocks down the three ball. Clark's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
And Rubio kicks to Love. Deep. The long distance three is barrel.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Kicks it out to Jones. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Cleveland moving it around. Here's LeVert for the lead, and the layup is good. LeVert's got 5 points so far.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Jones, the pass to Conchar. They kick it out to Green. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Cleveland. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light, and he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
And Rubio kicks to Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Jones. No points in the game yet for him. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. 3-pointer. Stephens pulls it in. Latrey. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Pass to Conchar. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Conchar's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Grizzlies. And Rubio kicks to Love. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
For a guy who plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Jones. Outside, Green. Back to Jones. Outside, Green. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
Rubio outside. Love outside. Shoots. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Love's got 10 points in just the second half. Jones against Rubio. Clark, the pass to Conchar. It's good.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. A 2-point game. Going inside. Love kicks to Rubio. Here's Lopez, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Jones looking for an opening. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for the Cavaliers. What a... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Count that bucket.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Rubio with it. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. Now here's Morant. Brooks outside.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Rubio outside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
The Grizzlies trail by 5. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. From deep, Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. For three, Mitchell. Allen kicks to Mobley. From deep three-point range, Rubio misses.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
It's easy for me. Look at their defensive effort all game. The block total shows their commitment to contesting shots.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Garland is checked in for the Cavaliers. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Mobley with the block. And Cleveland with another turnover here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Garland against Morant. Adams with the screen on Garland. Now here's Morant for three.
And this is a critical possession, not one they can afford to come up empty on.
Garland kicks to Okoro. There's the triple. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks outside. In the corner, it's Payne. Down low. Here's Adams. And the layup falls.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Now Garland. The deep three from Mitchell. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Payne with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Jackson, that's good.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
Right side, Garland. A minute 42 left in the game. Lock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Allen, that's good.
Not much else you can do. Sometimes Allen is going to score no matter how you defend it.
And here is Payne. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Morant. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Outside, Payne. The 3 from Morant. And they recover it. Brooks finds Jackson. Another shot. It doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Morant with the steal. Outside Jackson. Brooks outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Mitchell outside. Outside Garland. The 3 won't fall. Here is Brooks. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with
a boost, a lot of energy.
Drippy alley, I like it. I know what that means. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. And it's Russell in at point guard.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Adams inside, guarded by Edwards. Adams, shot's good.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face, yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce, he can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
First team at the line for your Grizzlies.
And Bane, no good on that one.
One shot.
And here's Memphis. 4-point game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Kicks it out to Jackson. Counted from distance.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jet.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Pass to Towns. They need this. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Here's Morant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. You can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Russell. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Russell against Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Russell with the ball. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Prince is checked in for Anderson. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Morant. Give him 8. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
I mean, if height wasn't enough, Towns also has serious athleticism. There's just no easy shots when he's around.
Memphis leading. Jackson left side. Now Morant. Into the lane. And then Morant with the jam.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Here's Prince. 1:16 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking more than just capable of sending it back.
Payne against Edwards. Outside Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
First one falls for him.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now here's Russell. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, stolen by Morant. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Russell. Here's Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Edwards got 7.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Morant. Tries again. Outside Payne. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 18. Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development, and you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick. Welcoming any physicality on his way up, Morant enjoys that type of challenge.
Here's Gobert, the shake. And it's good on the lay-in. Gobert's got his first points in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Russell against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, a pass to Jackson. To the inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
It's Edwards on the wing.
Oh, yes.
Whoa. Throw it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Here's Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Outside Russell. Fires for 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
He misses the free throw.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Gobert finds Towns. Fires the three. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. From the arc. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Well, the Grizzlies shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. And stolen by Edwards. Outside for Russell. Back to Prince. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. 1:10 left to play in the first half. Morant into the lane.
And then Morant with the jam. And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams. First free throw is good.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Russell against Morant. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Edwards. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Edwards got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Morant with the bucket.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Russell from outside. The shot that time not on target. Morant with it. Prince is there. And Morant gets it to go. And now it's a 12-point Memphis lead.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break.
The Timberwolves, 22.
Big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. What you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
And here's Jones. McDaniels covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
He's perfect from the line this time. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Poked loose and stolen by Clark. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Jones from outside. And he can't get that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's McLaughlin. Not going to go that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Conchar. From deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 14.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here's Noel. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Brandon Clark.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He hits the second from the line. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now here's Jones. Pass to Clark, who poked away. Here's Noel, defended by Jones. Here's McDaniels, back to Noel, all alone. Offensive rebound. A slam dunk by Reed.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied, just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Conchar. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter. Left side McDaniels. Here's Reed. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. McDaniels, that's good.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, there's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product. Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Alec. Thanks. Noel, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside for Green. Pass to Jones. Left side, Green. On the wing, Green. Back to Conchar. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Noel. He takes it in, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Outside Jones. McDaniels covering. To the middle. Oh, Clark with the slam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Noel. He's got 5. Picked by Prince. Drops in the layup for 2. Prince has got his first basket. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. We've got Brandon Clark. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Back to Conchar. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. The Timberwolves shooting a nice 50% for the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Prince down low. Adams is there. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Payne with it. Outside for Morant. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc. On target from range. Morant's got 31.
As Shag gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
McDaniels from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. From deep, Morant. The shot off that time.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's McLaughlin. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. The drive by Morant. From deep, Payne. Good. And the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pass to Noel. And it's off from 3-point range.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Jackson for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Here's Noel. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Payne, the pass to Morant. From deep. Payne, no good. The Timberwolves have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Grizzlies.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
so impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Pass to Prince. From behind the arc. Fires in the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jackson. From deep three-point range. So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
nice shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Towns. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And he makes good on the layup. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Oh, here's Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
There's Russell with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Mobley misses. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside Garland. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Can't hit from in close. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. Here's Garland. Takes the 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Outside Russell. Inside Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Now here's Garland. Allen trying to break free. The Cavaliers with another miss. Mitchell against Edwards. That one falls. Edwards got 6 points.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
There's Garland. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Russell high post. Anderson with the screen for Towns. This one for 3, and it's Anderson that time on the assist by Towns.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Mobley. Outside Garland to stop the run. Here's Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. And Allen drops them both. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Towns sets the pick for Russell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's Garland, picks one up.
As it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Gobert can't hit. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Mobley. Sweet move. And Mobley throws it down.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Russell looking around. Shoots the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead, up 5. And
your Cavaliers use this team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And here's Russell after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Outside, Russell. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
Outside, Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Pass to Towns. Outside, Edwards. Towns dishes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Okoro shot is off. Timberwolves have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Outside, Russell. Pass to Edwards. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland against Russell. Bucket is good. Garland's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Here's Gobert. Towns wide open. Kept alive. The kick out to Anderson. Edwards passes to Towns. Yep, that one goes. Towns has got his first 2 points.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 5. A nice shot by Okoro. Clark, with the dramatic rise in 3-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a 4-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game of the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And Okoro throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Now here's Edwards. Russell with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. To the wing on the left. And here's Garland for three. And another three for Cleveland.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to be.
Here's Edwards driving to the basket. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Towns. Prince is checked in for Anderson. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. The wide open look here for Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
Yet another three. Once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
Here's McLaughlin. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Rubio with it. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. Back to Love. Fires from deep. The rebound by Prince. Here's McDaniels. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach the score.
Your Cavaliers 30, the Timberwolves 25.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Stevens in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. To the paint. Here's Rubio. Off with the layup. Timberwolves trail by 5. Out to Edwards. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Early in his career, Love got the stretch 4 label, but he's always rejected it. He prefers to call himself a post player who can shoot.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Noel's checked in. Now here's LeVert. Stephens. And he misses his first shot.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Noel. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's LeVert. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
You know, guys, with good size and length for his position, LeVert can convert tough baskets.
For Cleveland, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And the free throw drops for LeVert. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McLaughlin. Passes to Noel. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now, here's Rubio. The pass to LeVert. Here's the floater. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
LeVert the pass to Stevens. Cavaliers moving the ball around. For three, Love. That one doesn't go. And Minnesota now the other way. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Now, here's Rubio. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Over to the wing. Love kicks to Rubio. Kicks it out to Love. Shot clock at 5. There's LeVert. That one off the back iron and out. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Love outside. .144 left in the third. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got 4 points this quarter.
Love's three-point shooting ability helps draw big men away from the hoop, and that's really valuable to this offense.
Pass to McDaniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love. The Timberwolves shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Rubio outside. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves trail by 3. Prince outside. And he pings it home with one hand.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Rubio taking his time here. And he banks in the lane. Rubio's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, he's not the quickest guy out there, but he can outsmart you and outwork you.
30 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Noel. LeVert defending. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 1 on the basket from Noel.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And here's Reed. He gets it up.
An effective defender. Lopez is very good at contesting shots without fouling shooters.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter of what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the 2. Here's Rubio after the basket by Minnesota. And here's Love from the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Rubio finding the open man. It seems that's exactly what he was built to do. It's what he's paid to do.
Pass to Noel. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Rubio outside. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. LeVert finds Lopez. Love high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by McLaughlin. Timberwolves trail. Prince outside. Here's Noel. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Towns moves back up. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Russell inside, guarded by Garland. Outside, Russell. An easy 2 points on the layup. Russell's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Now Garland. Mobley right side. Towns with it. Garland picks him up. Towns, the pass to Gobert.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, Towns. Anderson outside. Out to Russell to take the lead. Drills it from outside. And it's a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
And now just having some fun. Russell, you know he likes the big moment. Great confidence and great results.
Now, here's Garland. Up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Gobert. Out to Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
He's able to hit the second one, and that'll put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Mitchell outside. Down low. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Outside, Russell. Feeds it to Gobert.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Now, here's Garland. Allen with it. Kicks it to Mitchell. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Puts it up. And they get it back. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. The shot and game clock separated by 4. From deep. Off target from downtown. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And as they gear up for this challenge on the road, a look at the Cavs team bus getting to the arena. It's all business for these guys tonight. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions. Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul of the game. Adams, the pass to Moran. Here's the three. The rebound by Garland. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Following the score by Cleveland. Morant with the bucket.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Garland. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Morant, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley outside. That's tipped. Back to Allen. Outside Garland. 5 on the clock. Mitchell finds Garland. Good on the shot.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
The Cavs have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Allen with it, guarded by Morant. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. From deep. Mobley grabs the board.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Well, this is a combination of speed and quickness. Darius Garland knows how to drive the basketball.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Brooks outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot to end the drought. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 8.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Garland. From deep, Mobley. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
First personal foul.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. 44 seconds left to play in the first. And he lobs it up. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, the New Zealander shows a little hops on the alley-oop.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brooks from outside. Good. And the setup by Morant.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Garland against Morant. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the drive. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a three-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
For three, Allen can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Morant. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Outside Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson for three. Nails it from three. Jackson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Three-pointer. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Garland.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Pass to Adams. The three. Cavaliers with a rebound.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch, or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. The three is up. He's rebounded by Okoro. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Here's Morant. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Brooks outside. It's stolen by Garland. Left side, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Up and in on the layup. Garland's got 6 points.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. 1:51 left in the half. Pass to Allen. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks with it. Outside Bane. Back to Brooks. Out to the right wing. And here's Morant outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. And the Cavs with possession. They've scored 10 straight. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And Mitchell with the slam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
Looking to get back on track. Morant with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now here's Garland. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive, nice.
Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Launches it. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mitchell. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous.
And so is Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And get loud for the Cavaliers.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. They've got Karis LeVert, Kevin Love out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Ricky Rubio, and it's Stevens in at the 3. Back to Jones. On the wing, Conchar. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading. Out left to the wing. Back to Love. To the wing on the left. Here's Stevens. Back to Love. There's the 3. Rebounded by Green. The Grizzlies shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
From deep three-point range, the Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Grizzlies on offense. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Jones from outside. That one doesn't drop. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Rubio finds LeVert. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks it from distance. LeVert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, that is some big-time range on display from Karis LeVert.
Pass to Conchar. Outside for Green. The 3 is up. Love grabs the miss. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Jacks up a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Conchar. Knocks down the long J.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Stevens. Stolen by Jones. Back to Conchar. On the wing, Conchar. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. And it's Cleveland the other way. Down low. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Back to Jones. Puts it up. Misses off the left iron.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Pass to Lopez. Over Clark. And another basket for Cleveland.
You know, when Robin Lopez is hitting that mid-range shot, it just opens up so much for him on the interior.
Jones against Rubio. Green for three. He drops it from range. Green's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Now Rubio, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the left side wing. Love for three. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Green. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Fires the three. Rebounded by Lopez. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Rubio. And the three off target. And here's Jones. From deep. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in it to 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now here's Moran. Brooks outside. Moran, pass to Bain. From deep three-point range. From deep, Moran. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And another shot. Jackson on the wing. Lets it go from deep. They get it again. The drive by Moran. Back to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Let's go with a three. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. The three from Bain. The shot no good. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Boy, this is the next step for Caris LeVert. Critical. He become more consistent from deep.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Jackson with a screen on LeVert to the paint. It's stolen by Love. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Jumps up. And the finish on the break with the slam.
You've got to stay with LeVert in transition. I'll tell you, if you let him outrun you, it's going to be a long night.
Outside Morant to end the run. Drains the triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Moran against Rubio. Pass to Stevens. That's in there. Rubio with the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Well, Ricky Rubio has defined point guard vision. He can see the floor so beautifully.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Back to Jackson. Brooks outside. The three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Allen on the wing. Back to Garland. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. Offline with a three. Well, the Grizzlies shooting just 35% from the floor. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Outside Morant.
2 minutes remaining at the game.
Adams with a screen on Garland. From deep, Morant knocks down the triple. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Garland against Morant. Pass to Okoro. 6 to shoot. From deep, Mitchell. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Garland against Morant. Here's Adams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. The 3 from Okoro. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley passes to Garland. The 3 from Okoro. He buries it from 3. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Cavaliers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Darius Garland.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Intercepted. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Corner shot. And it's Cleveland with another.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at point guard. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards kicks to Towns. Back to Edwards. Fires the 3. They grab their own miss. And there it is for him.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Now Morant. Gobert with the block, and they're able to recover. It's Morant in the corner. No good on the triple. Timberwolves on offense to the inside. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
He's an elite defensive talent in the game. The arms of Rudy Gobert just go on forever.
Here's Morant, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside, Towns. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Russell passes to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Russell finds Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Towns. Up top, Edwards. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Thank you, David. Here's Morant following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Good on the shot.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Here's Russell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The pass to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant against Russell. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Grant, Gobert with the block. Russell dishes to Edwards. 3 seconds left, and the rejection by Jackson. And here's Edwards from the arc. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. To the wing right side. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Gobert with the block. Russell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And it's Towns missing. The Grizzlies trail by 4.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Towns a screen on Brooks. Anderson can't get it to go. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now Russell, after the missed 3 from Kyle Anderson. Russell kicks to Anderson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Morant. Brooks has got his first basket.
I like Dillon's awareness in transition. He just understands where to go and what to do.
Russell passes to Towns. Out to Russell. From the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. That's on Jaren Jackson. For Minnesota, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Prince is checked in. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Edwards with it. Now defended by Adams. Gobert hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert. Russell against Morant. And stolen by Prince. Down low, here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force, and Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Morant drives in, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
And when When Gobert cuts like that, it's over for the defense. For a big man, his mobility is unreal.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Morant. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl-Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And so it's Memphis with it. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Now, here is Russell. Outside Edwards. He can't get it to go. Adams, a nice D. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That's good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Memphis trailing here. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards looking it over. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And Edwards drops them both. And here's Jones. And here's Green outside. And that would have counted, but his shot. Thank you, David, for that interview.
24.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. We've got Tyus Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Green. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. Here's Conchar from past the arc. Sinks the triple. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank Greg dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? And they could knock down the triple.
Count it.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Jones looking for an opening. Conchar, the pass to Green. Memphis moving it around. Outside, Jones. And the powerful one-handed slam.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Noel, following the score by Memphis. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Clark outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one drops. He ties it up. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Prince. This is it to Reid. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Now the pass to Conchar. For the lead. Trains the three-pointer. Conchar's got 6.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Noel. Here's Reid. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 3-point Memphis lead.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:31 left here in the third quarter. They kick it out to Green. Reid with the block. Driving inside. A nice shot by McDaniel.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 7.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Prince misses. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Conchar. He's got 6. Back to Jones. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 5 points on the basket from McDaniel.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Left side, Jones. They kick it out to Green. 1 second left. And we've reached the end of the third. Memphis out in front, up by 5. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Morant outside. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Kyle Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Morant right side. Just 5 on the clock.
And good defense from Towns. He's a big-time shot blocker, and that reputation can scare shooters.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Russell looking around. The 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of
Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Morant outside. Adams with the screen on Russell. Gobert with the block. Anderson outside to take the lead, and he drives in. A miss that time would have put him up. Memphis has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. On the wing, Brooks. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Anderson outside. Back to Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Grant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing. And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Now here's Anderson. Inside. Here's Gobert. Anderson dishes to Gobert. And Anderson slams it in.
One thing Anderson does not lack is confidence. Big bucket.
Morant outside. Outside, Bain. He kicks it to Brooks. Morant against Russell. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
An exciting player with a bright future. Morant knows he has to come up big when needed.
And So he drops them both. It's a two-point ball game.
And that's how you do it. Free throws can make a huge difference in a tight game.
Outside, Russell. Anderson kicks to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And here's Anderson for three. Timberwolves keep it alive. He's looking for Russell and finds him. Edwards against Bain. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Morant with it. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And timeout called by Chris Finch. That will count. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point to take the lead. That gives them the lead. Towns has got the first basket here in overtime for the Timberwolves.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
And they'll get another chance. The offensive rebound. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Memphis moving it around. 6 to shoot. Off his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Russell against Morant. They shoot again. Here's Adams. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards inside. Guarded by Bain. Edwards can't hit.
2 minutes.
The Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start here in overtime. Missing 4 consecutive to start the period. And the rejection by Towns. The Timberwolves shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Edwards. And foul. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Now, here is Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
Morant against Russell. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Oh, here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Sharon Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
It really
just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 on shot attempts since the end of regulation. Outside, Russell. Feeds it to Gobert. It drops.
Stepping up big. Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
Edwards against Bain. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Outside, Edwards. In time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's Morant with the drive. Tries it from 19. Good!
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to over.